Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and these are your readings from the 13th through to the 18th. I'm really sorry that it's late. I put a video out so you'll know why that is happening, and you may hear some banging in the background. They are renovating the floor beneath me, but it's not as bad as it was. So I'm just going to go ahead with these readings. A little bit about the astrology report. I will put a timeline if you're looking at your sun, moon and rising, so you're looking at multiple videos. I will put a time where you can skip the report if you've seen it already. So the big news this week is the new moon in Pisces. This is a beautiful, it's kind of going to be like an ethereal feeling because, you know, Neptune is in Pisces, and Pisces is this deep spiritual connection to oneness. Neptune is kind of dreamy and spiritual too. So we have this incredible opportunity to have deep meditations and connection with source energy and the collective, the oneness. Now, at the same time, the sun and the moon is trying to Jupiter, which is beautiful. It's about expansion and bigness and oneness, and it's about society, right? But Jupiter is going retrograde. Now, when a planet, but it's a very slow moving planet, right? So it's kind of a subtle energy. Now, when a planet is moving forward, it's kind of the external world, right? And then when a planet moves retrograde, it's about the internal world. So it's really important for us to go inside and see, and the aspects of that planet, you know, what's related to that planet. We can look inside and see where we can improve. It's really about self-reflective, self-growth. You know, it's all about healing too, and it's about releasing that which no longer works for us. Now, Chiron is also playing a part of this. So Chiron is the wounded healer, right? So we're going to have this kind of vulnerability. It's important for us to trust our emotions, right? See where our emotions lie. Go deep and allow the healing to take place, and then release it, because things are going to be moving into Aries, and that's like spring. That's the start of the astrological year. So it's about springing into action, right? So we need to kind of sloth all that does not work for us any longer. And we have this wonderful healing opportunity. So, you know, with healing comes vulnerability, and we have to allow that vulnerability to, you know, to happen so that we can heal. Now, we also have Mars is playing a big part, and it's square, which means it's not in a great aspect to Venus and Mercury. Excuse me. So we might have some communication issues. You know, Mars is like the planet of war. It's going to kind of give us some frustration mentally, communications. It's like we really have to, first of all, be aware what's happening astrologically, and then we can rein ourselves in. It's very important to kind of hold off on reacting, right? We can have these spurts of frustration and these kind of anger and saying things that we don't mean to be saying, don't mean to say, or what we say can be misconstrued. So it's very important to rein yourself in, to respond rather than to react, right? So keep that in mind this week. But this beautiful new moon, listen, new moons are about new beginnings. We have this really fresh restart, you know. It's a beautiful opportunity to start over, something fresh. So it's important for your intentions and to be really positive and optimistic. You know, new moons are about putting our intentions out there. And I always say it's not about putting your goals down. It's about how you would feel if your goals describing how you feel if you reached your goal. So it's when you start describing it and start writing it down, you're in that feeling and you're attracting that, right? That's the law of the universe. Thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. So write down how it would feel if this dream happened, right? And describe that feeling. And as you describe it, you're going to be in it, and then you're going to attract it. Right? So wonderful, incredible opportunity this week. It's kind of exciting. So anyway, without further ado, let's go to your readings. Let's go to the cards for you guys. Aquarius, Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to your reading for March the 13th through March the 18th. And this is a general reading, guys. If you'd like a personal reading, the information will be in the show more section below. This is for your sun, moon and rising. Those links will be below also. And I have started a Patreon page, and it's a way to show support for me and a little bit of love. And it's not expensive. Please check out my Patreon page, and that's free to check it out. And if you can't, that's totally fine too. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for liking, sharing on your social media, commenting. I read every comment, and subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you, thank you. So without further ado, let's go to your cards. And the first card we have for you, Aquarius, is the Seven of Cups, right? I always say 7 is an introspective number, right? So the hidden message here is to go inside. But this is you have all these opportunities this week, right? There are so many choices. It's almost like there's too many choices. You don't know what to choose, right? Clarifying it is patience. So this is about going inside and tapping into the intuition and the psychic abilities that are being enhanced for us all this weekend. Enhanced for us all. This week, not this weekend. I had a very long weekend. Oh, God. Let's not go there. So this is about, these opportunities are coming in for you this week. Don't miss them, Aquarius. Don't miss them. There's so many, you won't even know which way to choose. And sometimes you want to choose too many, but this is saying patience, darling. Go inside, tap into source energy, and you will know which opportunity to take. Now, the next card you've got is the 10 of Cups. This is all your needs being met. This is like a happy family life. It's like, you know, happy relationships, feeling completely fulfilled emotionally. This is like happiness. This is, in the other deck, it's that fat, you know, the happy, the laughing Buddha. It's just joy, exuberance. It's just being really happy. And it also indicates the end of a difficult time also. And look, it's the end of a difficult time. Things are really going to work out for you, Aquarius. And I'm so happy for you, because now you have this. It's known as the Fool, but it's actually the start of a new journey. It's the beginning of a journey, and it's an exciting adventure. Now, sometimes when we have this card, people can be like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a new beginning. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's, you know, or when this energy is like, oh, wow, I wonder what's going to happen. This is so exciting. I can't wait to see what happens next. That's the energy. There are choices here, right? You can choose to make your journey an adventure, or you can be in fear of turning the next corner. But come out of your shell, darling, and go forward, because wonderful things are happening. Now, the next card we have is the Lovers, right? Now, the Lovers card, yes, you could meet someone, definitely. You might you might have a deeper meaning with someone that you're already in a relationship with. But this card is definitely about compromise. It's about seeing yourself in someone else. It's about treating someone the way you want to be treated, with love and respect. It's about passion. It's definitely about passion. And look, I have a feeling that for some of you, you are meeting someone new. You're starting out, and you've got the Ace of Air, which is a new beginning, and it's taking it slow, right? This is the remover of obstacles too, right? But you must take it slow this week, because these relationships don't have staying power if you're not taking it slow. You're going to have this urge to, be completely passionate and dive all in and just, be all in it. Well, hold off a bit, enjoy it. Or if that's, if you know that that's what it's about, then love it, get in it and enjoy it. And it might be a fast, hard, passionate kind of affair. And that's great, right? If you know that. If you're incapable of that kind of relationship, then take it very slow. And it could possibly have staying power if you take it slow. Get to know the person. This is a wonderful, beautiful beginning, but sometimes it's a little tricky, the beginning. It feels that it's not quite right sometimes, this new beginning. But stay the course, because it's going to work out. But you hold back from jumping all in and saying, this is the one, may not be the one. It may be the one for that night, but not the one for a long time. So that's what you have to be cautious of this week, Aquarius. But I really see wonderful, happy feelings. And this is a new journey. I have a feeling that some of you really are meeting someone that's definitely, you feel a connection with, a deep connection. It's almost like you meet someone, you feel that you've known them forever, and you know that this person is for you and it's for real. But the urgency that will follow with it, and this passion and this chemistry, may put you in a position where you will act a little too fast. So hold back a bit, take it easy, take a breath, get grounded is what I want to say. It's important to be grounded during this time, right? Because things have been difficult for you, and now things are really moving forward and really happening for you in a really good way. So I see this new journey where you can get kind of caught away in that exuberance of it, right? Come down to earth, take some deep breaths, distance yourself a little and take it slow, Aquarius, because it will be there no matter what. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.